bad. Local government facilities. In fact, the constitution states clearly the function of local government. There are roads dedicated for local government. There are schools that is local government that will take care of. There are hospitals that is local government that will take care of. You understand? Employment, local government
without the state
intervention. You know, like for instance, state can create universities. They have universities. Secondary school is under the constitution, state responsibility. Primary school is local government responsibility. This primary healthcare is under local government. You understand? State has to only deal with general hospitals and maybe specialist hospitals.
Mr. Thomas, let me come in now. Because of time, let's move straight to...
So finally, before we move to the next story, governors and the federal government should quickly give what belongs to Caesar. To Caesar.
And what,
the local government, and what belongs to God, they should be given to God.
All right, thank you. Let's move to Daily Trust. There is a disturbing story on Daily Trust paper talking about the death at Umai's home. Calls for investigation more. You know, this came as a result of the father of the Mary Abila refusing that autopsy should not be taken on her daughter. They should bring back her daughter. And projections and kind of questions have been coming, not just from citizens, not just from individuals, but figures in Nigeria, like the likes of Atiku Abubakar, is also saying that Umar is supposed to step aside as the Minister of Works. He's supposed to step aside and face what is ahead of him, because the public is at stake now. People are confused with what is happening, looking at it that this very young lady was his personal nurse. He was working in his home and he was taking care of him. With this challenge, there's a sort of agitation, so a kind of quest to know exactly what happened. So this is for public consumption now, because we need clarity on this. What do you bring out of this?
You know, the question people keep asking, supposing Umai is one undergraduate student, would the story be the same? Or is an average Nigeria working 9 to 5 job? Would the story be this way? We have heard stories of girlfriends coming to sleep over in their boyfriend's house and they cannot make it the next day. And the boyfriend becomes the victim of this issue.
That's right.
Yeah, it's this the colloquial usage says you go explain tire, no evidence.
No evidence.
Because the person in question is dead. But the law is blind. That shows that it treats people equally. But when justice becomes selective, that is where problems comes in. Umai is supposed to present himself to the police for investigation. He's not making press statements. Explaining. No, the explanation should be done to the police or whatsoever investigative outpost that should handle cases like this.
You know, where the problem is the intervention of the father telling the court or the police that no autopsy should be taken.
The truth is that, Desmond, there are a lot of things happening behind the scene that we cannot understand. You get, no reasonable father will be happy that his child will die in such a mysterious manner. Okay? No reasonable father should be, and every reasonable father would want justice for his child.
That's true.
Your child is the personal nurse to Umai. Then if the child dies mysteriously, then you quickly demand that the child will be buried and we move on.
I think there's something behind
That's what I'm saying. There is more to this story than we see.
Let's move from there because of time. Let's move quickly to Nigerian Tribune. Nigerian Tribune, we have something interesting here too. It goes like this. Appeal Court validates INEC timetable on 2027 elections. Quickly, what can you bring out of this in two minutes?
Yes, we had already spoken about this the other time, that this case will somehow affect INEC's mode of operation, and it might likely affect the timing. But with this ruling now, INEC has the express approval to continue with its own template. Now all political parties have no option than to obey INEC's guideline. Okay, initially they were challenging INEC that INEC does not have certain
constitutional
rights to decide certain issues around election. But the court is saying no, INEC is the umpire INEC brings these guidelines, regulations, and you obey. Now it's okay, and I think it's healthy because you have all the time to fix what is needed to. So they have already given them deadline. Presidential deadline is already gone.
Yes.
The governorship is on the 18th, which is tomorrow. So all governorship candidates across parties are supposed to upload their candidates, and state assembly across. The deadline is tomorrow. So if maybe they may extend it to Monday, like the way they did for the presidential with 3 days or so. So maybe they might extend it to Monday. I don't know. But with this ruling, it further confirms INEC's authority and validating their whatsoever, and parties just have to respect. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. This will bring us to the end of paper review, and I need to tell you that 2027 is already very close to us, and you seeing a lot of projections from the INEC, from political parties, it should not be a surprise to us. It tells us that this is democracy and everybody is fighting to show what he or she can bring to us. So let's keep our fingers crossed to know what will be happening. We'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We'll be speaking with a guest that will be connecting virtually to talk about the state of the nation and the ambition that this young man is coming up with, Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo. He will be joining us on the show. So stay with us as we come back with the program and discussions.
Good news, Tarabans and Nigerians. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited is here where quality, reliability, and value matter most. Multilink Concept Limited is your trusted partner for motorcycles, genuine spare parts, agricultural equipment, office equipment, and genuine engine oils. Whether you are a rider, farmer, entrepreneur, government agency, or corporate organization, we have the right products to keep you moving and growing. At 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited, we offer durable motorcycles including Kumata motorcycles, genuine spare parts, high quality engine oils, dependable agricultural equipment, and modern office equipment, all at competitive prices, backed by excellent customer service. We offer loan services mostly for civil servants. Visit our Jalingo office at number 51 Amaruwa Way, opposite Sterling Bank, PSA, or before the pedestal bridge along Wukari, Yola Road, ATC, Jalingo, or our Abuja office at number 5 Angle 90 Road, Phase 1, Gwagwalada, FCT. For inquiries and orders, call 08-111-06-1254, 0803-617-1476, or 0803-761-8411. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited. Quality products, trusted service, lasting value. Good news, Tarabans and Nigerians. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited is here where quality, reliability, and value matter most.
This is Kwararafa Television.
Staying with us, the program Morning Breeze, live on Kwararafa Television. And this time we'll be taking a turn to speak with a guest. He is joining us virtually. He is Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo. He is a legal consultant and also an arbitrator. Good to have you on the show. Barrister Genesis, can you hear me? Barrister Genesis, good morning. Barrister Genesis, can you hear me from here? Good morning, Barrister Genesis. Can you hear me, please? All right, good to have you on the show. How are you doing this morning? All right, I think we're having technical issues here. We'll come back to align with Barrister Genesis and get to talk about what we have for you today. Just stay with us as we work on this.
This is Kwararafa Television. In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, a well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress. In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, a well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress.
Good news, Tarabans and Nigerians. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited is here where quality, reliability, and value matter most. Mortley Concept Limited is your trusted partner for motorcycles, genuine spare parts, agricultural equipment, office equipment, and genuine engine oils. Whether you are a rider, farmer, entrepreneur, government agency, or corporate organization, we have the right products to keep you moving and growing. At 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited, we offer durable motorcycles including Kumata motorcycles, genuine spare parts, high quality engine oils, dependable agricultural equipment, and modern office equipment, all at competitive prices, backed by excellent customer service. We offer loan services mostly for civil servants. Visit our Jalingo office at number 51 Amarua Way, opposite Sterling Bank, PSA, or before the pedestal bridge along Ukari, Yola Road, ATC, Jalingo, or our Abuja office at number 5 Angle 90 Road, Phase 1, Gwagwalada, FCT. For inquiries and orders, call 08 111 06 1254, 0803 617 1476, or 0803 761 8411. 2610 Multilinks Concept Limited. Quality products, trusted service, lasting value.
In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for a live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress. In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for a live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress. In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 24/7, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for a live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV,
All
All
right,
right,
many
many
thanks
thanks
for
for
staying
staying
with
with us.
us. We
We
sincerely
sincerely
apologize
apologize
for
for
the
the
technical
technical
glitch.
glitch.
We've been
We've been
trying
trying
to
to
connect
connect
virtually
virtually
with
with
our
our
guest.
guests.
Will be speaking with us from Lagos. So we're having a technical issues here, and we're working tirelessly to see that we get it right. But trust me, Barrister Genesis Emmanuel is a man loved by his people, and he has actually carved a niche for himself. He has worked tirelessly to see that he brings his people together as a mediator, as a consultant. He has always stood his ground to see that things are done rightly. That's why we have a massive attention of the youth of the state and the local government, waiting to hear what he will be telling us about the state of the nation. You agree with me that Nigeria has actually been going through a lot of challenges, from insecurity, from the political challenges, and crisis from the business angle, and all sorts. And people of this class should always come in to educate us on what we need to do. All we need to tell you at this point is, please stay with us, stay connected. We're working to see that we get connected with him. We're already very close to it, and you enjoy the moment with us. Please stay with us as we'll be coming back to bring him in.
In a world where where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development. Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 247, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X, or visit our website at www.kwararafatv.tv. You can also find us on your free-to-air decoder or tune in on frequency of 12589. This is Kwararafa TV, amplifying voices and driving progress. In a world where information inspires change, growth, peace, and development, Kwararafa TV is proud to be your trusted source. Our goal is simple: to promote development through the power of information. We are live 247, bringing you the latest news from within and beyond our state. From newspaper reviews and expert analysis to entertainment updates, talk shows, and uplifting religious programs, there is always something for everyone. Need coverage for live event, news story, or well-crafted documentary or jingle? We've got you covered with top-notch service every time. Stay connected with us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X.
All right, thank you for staying with us. So sorry for the technical challenge that we've had in trying to connect with our guests virtually. Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo is joining us live from Lagos. Good morning, Barrister. Hello, Barrister. Good morning. Oh, sorry, we're still having this challenge now, and it's coming from that angle. Please, you bear with us. We'll try our best to see that we connect Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo to speak with us about the current state of our country and also his ambition towards State House of Assembly. So please, don't be distracted. We are working hard to see that we connect with him. Stay with us, please. Thank you so much for being patient with us. Now we are joined with Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo. He is here joining us virtually from Lagos. Good morning, Barrister.
Good morning, Mr. Informed Desmond.
It's good to have you on the show.
The entire Kwararafa television family.
You're welcome. I want to believe you're doing well.
Oh yes, I'm fine. Thank you very much for asking.
All right, let's start with the big picture here. As a legal consultant and arbitrator, how could you assess the current state of Nigeria today?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Desmond, and the entire Kwararafa television family for this opportunity. It is always a pleasure to engage the public on issues affecting our nation and to share my vision for effective representation. I must say that Nigerians are facing difficult times now. We are in difficult times in Nigeria. Is it a case of rising cost of living, inflation, youth unemployment, poor infrastructure, insecurity, declining public confidence in government? These are issues affecting Nigeria. When you take, for instance, poor infrastructure. In Taraba State, for instance, we have been cut off from Nigeria. Look at the Namnite Bridge case. Over 2 years, nothing has been done. So that is this. Look at Zing. Look at Jalingo Zing Yola Road. Look at Numan Jalingo Road. These are all reflection of what is going on in other parts of the country, in other states, or in most states. So that is poor infrastructure in Nigeria, or infrastructure decay in Nigeria. High cost of living. What was the cost of a bag of rice before now? So Nigerians now are paying through their nose to be able to afford to live in condition. So there's high cost of living. People can no longer afford their daily bread and all that. Insecurity. Kidnappers now kidnap you, attack people without even blocking their faces, without covering their faces, eyeballs to eyeballs. Armed robbers now attack eyeballs to eyeballs. They are not scared. Broad daylight. So we are. I will not say we are a failed state. I believe that while the challenges are enormous, Nigeria remains a country with immense or numerous opportunities. We have a lot of natural resources. We have the human capital. We have the people that can translate this, can harness these natural resources and bring about development. But the problem we're having is problem of leadership, poor leadership, lack of purposeful leadership in Nigeria. That's the problem, accountability. But regardless of the challenges we're facing, we have the capability as a nation to come out of them. Thank you.
All right, Barrister, let's develop on this. Now, looking at the efforts by the government in some of those areas that you've mentioned, you agree with me that we've had the issue of kidnapping, and you've seen efforts by the government to rescue in places like Kogi, Oyo, and other parts of the country. Now, how can you rate the effectiveness of the government towards that? I know you've already made your points clear that we are actually not getting it right, but there have been efforts in some areas to see that some of those challenges are being handled. What do you have to say about that, please?
Well, an effective security system is the one that is proactive, not reactive. What we have in this country is a reactive security architecture. You only see them when someone has been kidnapped, has languished in captivity for days. It's a failure of security for children below 2 years, 3 years to be kidnapped, and they will remain in captivity for 50-something days without any solution. A serious government will have shut down activities and sent all the security agencies in this country to that bush to rescue these children. But it's unfortunate that their actions is reactive and it takes near forever. And we have it. Rumors has it that mostly they pay ransom to rescue these victims. So what we have is either a security architecture that always pay their way to solution, or a security architecture that can face the criminals, these miscreants, and face them out of the country. So ours is just a failure of security system. It's not working as far as I'm concerned. But we can still do better. We have the youthful population. Nigeria is about is more than 200 plus in population, and most of this population is made of youths. So let's recruit as much youth as possible, so that we can have enough security for our country. The state police issue that is ongoing is another way forward, which I commend the president on. If the president can make this a reality, the state will now have the legal capacity to have their own state police. It's gonna bring an end to some extent to insecurity in Nigeria. Okay. Security is local.
Okay, Barrister, let's build on this. You mentioned active and proactive security architecture, if I got you right.
Yes.
Please, can you speak more? Can you speak more about it? What do you really mean by those the active and the proactive measures in the security architecture? Please speak to us on that, please.
You know, an active security approach is the one that gather intelligence and wait for the security and wait for this miscreant in the bus stop before they come, before they approach, before they get to their victims. They are accosted by security agencies. But the reactive security approach is the one that happens after 51 days in captivity. Then the security agencies now find solution or rescue their victims. No, securities are meant to prevent crimes, not to resolve, not to always resolve crime. Yes, resolution of crime is part of it, but it shouldn't be the case. It should be even the exception. In certain cases, yes, you resolve crimes and all that, but it should be that 70% attacks are, nipped in the bud, not the other way around. So that's my view. I felt our security approach in this country is reactionary instead of proactive. Thank you.
All right, Barrister, thank you. Let's take a turn to your profession now, because it is a concern to most of us and a lot of questions in the hearts of our people. Now, the role of law, access to justice, and public confidence in institutions remains important issue in Nigeria. Now, from your professional experience, what do you think the country needs to improve as far as justice, law, and public confidence in the institution is concerned?
You know, Nigeria is a constitutional democracy, and the rule of law has been enshrined in our constitution. Rule of law is a constitutional matter. It's constitutional in Nigeria. There is provision for equality before the law. The law does not respect anybody. That is what is expected in Nigeria. Everybody should be equal before the law. But the problem we are having is the practicability of these constitutional provisions. We have had cases where judges before now, deliver courageous judgment that is not obeyed. We have had cases where people escape justice because of their position. We have had cases where people who have committed heinous crime, like people who are accused of pushing drugs, were given presidential pardon few months after their conviction. So that's, to me, leads to declining public confidence in the rule of law, as people are beginning to feel the judiciary has been captured. Before now, what we had was a case of the police has been captured. But now we also have a case of the judiciary has been captured and instrumentalized. Access to justice is becoming near impossible, particularly for politically exposed persons. Take the case of El-Rufai, for instance. Even though I am not a fan of El-Rufai, I am not holding brief for him. In fact, he performed poorly. He divided the Kaduna people across religious lines. But regardless, he still remains a Nigerian and a Nigerian citizen who deserves equal opportunity before the law. The bedrock of rule of law, regardless of what you have done, even if you are shackled, you should have equal opportunity before the law. Condition of bail it's something that it's impossible for him to beat. How can you say you should play a civil servant that has that will give a guarantee or 15 billion naira guarantee or so? That is impossible.
Okay, but just link this with Adeyemi's case, the one at the Federal Secretariat. Link it up with this. You've mentioned Erofai, so I wanted to look at that one too, because I'm bringing this because we have the trust in the institution is actually not balanced now. Looking at the issues surrounding the law and justice in Nigeria, please align it with what is happening at the Federal Secretariat. Talking about Adeyemi Matthew, the one operating a fake office in code.
Well, Adeyemi's case is, let me just say, Adeyemi's gate or Adeyemi's saga is unfortunate, even though it's a developing story. We're still monitoring to see what really it is. But based on the is in the public domain, right or wrong, if we have to make our assessment based on what is on the public domain, it's laughable that somebody who was not, an agency that is not created by the federal government will have a budget or will smuggle its way into the budget. This can only happen where there is collusion and connivance between all the people involved in the federal level. Connivance with the National Assembly, connivance with the presidency, connivance with even the CBN, because he has accounts. How can a fake agency open an account? Before you open an account, they look at what instrument do you have. You have to submit certain instrument that empowers you as a juristic personality. Because if you are a creation of the law, you become like a human being that can own an account. You become a juristic personality, capable of suing and being sued, capable of owning properties, capable of opening an account like a normal, natural human being. But before you can do that, you must show instruments of law that permits you to do that. So they also say, besides having fake agency, we also have fake act of the National Assembly creating that agency.
Now, Barrister, let me anchor this point. It doesn't mean that our law, the judiciary needs reforms. Are they weak? What are your points? Because you are expressing dissatisfaction in the way things are being carried. Please, just a word on this. Are they
my view is not just the judiciary. Generally, in this country, we have institutional failures. Institutions are effective. We only have at times strong leaders. Like now, when like the FCT minister now is a very strong leader by disposition. That's why you can see he's doing well in the FCT. You understand? So, but we need institutions that are strong. Even if you're a weak leader, even if you're not a very strong leader, it will work. America is the biggest democracy in the world. George Bush II, when he became the president of America, he had not traveled beyond Mexico. I just expected that a president of America should be someone who is well traveled, who understands international politics and all that. But because they have strong institutions in America, George W. Bush II did well.
Barrister, let me come in now.
Ours is a big institution. From judiciary, police, security, everything is weak.
Thank you, Barrister. Let me do this now. Let's bring this conversation closer to home. We have taken time to speak about the nation. Now let's come closer to home. How would you assess the current political and socio-economic realities in Taraba State? Let's come back home now. Speak to us about Taraba State. How could you describe or give your assessment on its socio-economic and political drive?
Well, ours is Kwararafa State. As we all know, is a civil service state. It's a state that people only excel through political patronage or through political offices, or through civil service job. So we are expected to have a government that is equitable distribution of government opportunities, government jobs, government appointments, and what have you. But what we have in Taraba State is the reverse. I've seen that most parts of the state are not well represented in this government. Looked up, for instance, also the debt profile of this of Taraba State. Taraba State is, in the last 2 years, they have borrowed much more than any other state. Our debt profile is high. And ours is a government of broken promises. In the words of our governor, the governorship candidate of our great party, PDP, distinguished Senator Emmanuel Boacha Esquire, that this is a government of broken promises.
But let me get you clear on this point. According to you, what you just mentioned, that we have the highest rate of debt, and that, do you have reference to where this has been clearly stated? Please.
Yes.
Okay.
The debt profile of Taraba State is about 85. Domestic debt of Taraba State is 85 billion naira, while the foreign debt is about 78 point something million dollars. What is the population of Taraba State? It's 3 point something million. So if they share this debt to all of us, my brother, all of us are indebted in millions.
Now, can you now push it to some of the activities that the government is actually anchoring at the moment? Can you look at it and balance it with?
I have looked around the states. I can't see any major signature project of this government going on that is likely going to be completed in the next 5 years, even if he's given opportunity to continue as a governor in 2027.
No, let us not go that way.
I thought that this government has failed. There is a need for change.
Okay, now let's talk about the security nature of Taraba State, balancing with previous activities and challenges that we've been facing, and connect it with the challenges that is happening around the country. Looking at at what is happening, how can you assess Taraba?
To be frank, I must commend the governor. He has improved security in Nigeria, in Taraba State a bit, from I would say from 0 to like 10%. We must give him that credit. Perhaps because of his background as an ex-military officer, he has done a little better in terms of security. But in all other aspects, I have seen zero performance. Before now, we had cases of kidnappings in the hilly part of Taraba, particularly in my constituency, in Euro, around the area, the Mumbai nation, particularly in other parts of Nigeria. There were cases of kidnapping our emirs, our traditional rulers were kidnapped, ransoms were paid. Our people could not go to farm. I have seen little improvement. Credit must be given where it is due. I give the government credit that he has improved on security a bit, but he can do more. I pray the president will implement the case of the state security bill that is in the National Assembly will become a reality. It will not be like that of local government autonomy that we have judgment that has not been enforced, which this underscores the failure of rule of law. How can the Supreme Court give judgment for local government autonomy and then the judgment of the Supreme Court has not been enforced? The Constitution says every person, every institution has the duty to enforce judgment of the courts. Till date, that Supreme Court judgment has not been enforced.
All right, Barrister, let me still come in again. Time is not on our side. I should have asked you also to speak about the free education, but that one is known already, and we don't need to push much on that. Let's go straight to your ambition now. We've taken time to speak about the nation. We've come down to the state. I want you to. Yes. I want us to look at you now. You, Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo, looking at your expression and ambition to serve in the Taraba State House of Assembly. Please, what informed your decision to seek elected office at this point in year of career?
As you know, I'm a lawyer, Lagos-based, who has been in active practice for more than 10 years now. And I give God the glory because I had a very thriving legal career in Lagos. But when I look back, I felt we have had more than 20 years of unproductive representation in the House of Assembly or in Taraba State. 20 years of unproductive representation. Our people deserve a legislator who understands his primary duty, which is representation, representing his people. Representing his people, ensuring that the interest of his people is canvassed in the flow of the House and is pushed in the offices of government, in every aspect of governance. You push the interest of your people. That is the duty of a legislator. Oversight, and you lobby for projects. What has this? We've had in the last 20 years. There is no capital project that has been cited in my local government. And this I just spoke about 80. Our debt profile about 80 billion in Nigeria, domestic debt. Because we are operating a joint account, my local government contributes in the payment of these debts. However, we don't get commercial projects in our local government or in my constituency. So I felt that it's poor representation. And when we talk about oversight, because the job of a legislator is representation, oversight, and lobbying for projects. In terms of oversight, we have had cases where agencies were created, like Youth Agency of Taraba State. There is nobody from my constituency that is in that agency. And the moment people occupies the major, we are predominantly found in Taraba State. We are predominantly found in about 7 local governments. You create a youth agency.
Are you speaking this as someone that have interest for the good of your people, or you've heard this from youth leaders? Because I know in Taraba State we have youth leaders from your local government that have been actively participating in a lot of activities around the state. Now, where are your projections coming from? Is it from you as a legislator or from your youth leaders? Please be specific about this.
I am just giving you an example of what has happened in a particular agency. That an agency was created in this state where an is not represented in the agency of Kwararafa State. That is the service to our people. And this agency is a creation of law. We had a member, House of Assembly representative as at that time. In fact, he is the speaker, but we did not have a representation in that agency. You understand? So my job is to ensure that the interest of our people is protected. Canvass our interests. If I'm elected, we're gonna have oversight. Also, there's another case. This government have sent people overseas for studies. How many people from my constituency are in that list? So these are oversight functions of a legislator. Yes, you don't have the right to do projects and all that, but you can lobby for projects. If I am elected, I will ensure that every fiscal year I will lobby my colleagues. I will ensure that at least $1 billion.
I need to come in here because there's actually a program for you on Kwararafa Television where you can come and express your manifesto and tell people what you need to do. What we are just examining, what we are looking at is the state of the nation and your ambition. Your promises will be kept. And I want to say this: you are a young, vibrant youth leader, and I believe that you can actually do well. But for your manifesto, we'll actually make sure that we create time for you on democracy decks where you can come to speak to your people about what you'll be bringing to the table. But time is not on our side. But before we go, I would like you to drop your last line because we have a lot of people listening to you right now, your friends and your fans. Please speak to them. What are your advice or what words do you have for them?
Pardon?
Your last line on the show. What are your words? What are your words of advice to your followers? What do you have to tell?
Okay, my word of advice to my followers is that the greatest gift I can give my people is quality representation that attracts sustainable development, that lobby for projects, not temporary handout, not 10,000 naira that will quickly end. But I will lobby for good roads, good schools, good hospitals that will transform lives for generations. So I call on them to join me to end this years of unproductive representation. We can do this. Other people have done it before. Let's end representation of 10,000 naira handouts. Let's bring about representation that will attract projects, capital projects in our constituency. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister Genesis Emmanuel Bandodo, for your time on the show. Trust me, we'll still be calling you any other time to see what we can bring to our people. All right, we'll go on a break. We'll come back. We'll be listening to MC Last B with the entertainment news. Stay with us, don't go away.
This is Kwararafa Television.
Good morning and welcome to the entertainment segment of the show. I am MC Lasby and I bring to you trending stories from the celebrity moments and update from the world of entertainment. So we begin with a heartbreaking story involving one of the Nigerian fast rising music stars, Bella Shmurda. Recently, he obtained a property worth $4 million from a partner, a colleague. And then recently, when he went there to confirm about the real estate, he purchased a real estate actually from a colleague. And when he went there, he found out that the person that sold the real estate to him was not the original owner of the real estate. And when he called his lawyer, he now explained everything to him. And then he called the colleague. He's nowhere to be found. And he said he disappeared. And right now, Bella Shmurda is appealing to Nigerians for help. He said, "I've got nothing left." And however, the singer is warning about the dangers of obtaining anything from someone. Once you want to buy something, you make sure that you know you know where you are buying it from, and then you know that that particular person is not going to dupe you because he's scammed of $4 million. And you know what it is when they convert it to naira. And now he said, always carry out proper and legal verification with due diligence before buying a property, regardless of who is selling it. And now, from financial loss to financial discipline, the video is giving fans a glimpse into his family life. He said that Chioma is his life coordinator because she manages his finances. You know, the video described his wife Chioma, a delegate, used to call her Chi, and also some comedians online used to like play with him. Once they call Chi, they know that yes, they are talking to him. Yes, he called her his life coordinator by revealing that she now manages his finances because he admits to being a reckless spender in a viral video. And he called Chioma to send $4,000 to his personal assistant, Lati. And after saying he couldn't access his account, that's when the video now noticed that Chioma is going to be his life coordinator because she manages his finances very well. And now he searched for the guy, he's nowhere to be found. And guess what? Davido again today is going to release his one of his songs, one of his top-notch songs from the album he called the 13 songs that are all bangers. The song is Give Me That Thing. And guess what? He said to release the song today at exactly 5 p.m. Also telling his fans that the new era is here. I remember in his other song, Oriade, he said that the journey to the throne begins now. While today he's saying that the new era is here. And he also said, now she, they arrange everything. Now she be my life coordinator, says Davido. So most so, Davido appreciates his wife's role in helping him manage his finances while preparing fans for a new chapter in his music career. And financial discipline and support from trusted loved ones can contribute a personal and professional careers. Now let's go to another story. Another entertainment figure is sharing a deeply personal life lesson with young people. He said, I regret having children with different women. The music executive, Obi Franklin, has described having children with different women as the biggest regret of his life. As a young man out there, once you are there as maybe, let me say, celebrities, because it is found mostly among the celebrities. Once you are there and then like you're kind of at that peak, you find out that people love you, people will be engaging in anything you do, and some are good, while some are genuine, some are just going there because they want to destroy you. And he said, despite the fame and everything, before you go into relationship, he's urging the young men to avoid making the same mistake that he made by having children with different women. He said, let baby mama drama not be part of it. Yes, he's encouraging the young people to make wise relationship and family decision before falling victim with what he is passing through. And he said to the younger ones in Nigeria, the younger ones, that think carefully before making life-changing decisions, because life consequences can last a lifetime. So, meanwhile, a resurfaced video again is adding fresh attention to an ongoing celebrity divorce. Concerns over Zucho's fate as Diamond Platinum's register assets in his mother's name. Following Zucho's announcement that her divorce from Diamond Platinum's is ongoing, an old video has resurfaced in which the Tanzanian singer revealed that all his assets, including house, cars, business, are registered in his mother's name. And the video has sparked discussions online about the ownership of those assets could affect the divorce and proceedings in the court. He said, all my assets are in my mother's name. And the resurfaced video has raised public interest over asset ownership in the ongoing divorce case. So now to you, viewer, proper financial planning and transparency are important in marriage and can help prevent future disputes. What I was thinking about, like before you mention any other thing, like before settling down with your wife, that's supposed to be that level of trust between you and your partner, so that you let her know of everything that is going on happening in your marital home. And finally, one of the African's biggest reality shows has secured a major new partner. Bet Power has officially become the headline sponsor of Big Brother Niger season 11. Oh my god, like congratulations to Big Brother Niger. So, making one of the biggest entertainment partnerships in African television, the company says the collaboration reflects its commitment to supporting African talent, rewarding ambitions, and creating opportunities for people to succeed. And fans are looking forward to another exciting season of the reality show. And guess what? At times, I remember when my elder brother's wife in the year 2020, while watching one of the scenes at Big Brother Niger, like she even forgot food in the kitchen, and that was how the food now turned into what we call a burnt offering. And they said, we have always believed in backing people who dare to dream big. And guess what time it is? Big Brother Niger are dreaming big. That is why Bed Power said that this time around they're supposed to be one of their sponsors. And they are not even one, they are even the main headline sponsors of this year's show. And the partnership aims to empower talent and make Big Brother Niger season 11 even bigger. And when talent meets right support and opportunity, extraordinary success becomes possible. And that's it for today's entertainment segment. Be entertained, stay tuned, and stay with us. My name is MC Lasby. Keep watching Kwararafa Television. Have a wonderful week ahead.
All right, many thanks for the entertainment news. That's the size of what we have for you today. And it's weekend already. Trust me, you're going to have a very good one. Be at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. I am Fomi Desmond, and I'm saying goodbye.